Hi everybody, welcome back. Sending you all so much love, and I pray that you are having a wonderful day. I'm decided, since I have this fabric already cut up, this is about 22 inches long, and I'm not worried about the raggedy shape on this because I'm going to be cutting that right now. It's about 22 inches long. I'm going to tell you what we're doing. We are visiting with Tutu Amy today, and Amy had this really cute little shabby flower. I'm loving doing some embellishments because, like I had said before, I'm out. So you just take your fabric, fold it in half, fold it in half again, fold it in half, and then one more time. So however wide this is how kind of wide your petals are going to be. So then you line it up, and then you're going to cut a U shape out. And I really like this one. It's very similar to some other styles that you can do, but I like this because it gives a petal shape actually to it. So you've probably seen this or similar to this before, but I really like having the petal shape. And then we're going to open it up, and then you take your needle and thread. Oops, I thought I had a knot in there already, but apparently the knot was only, it didn't catch both pieces. I've never had that happen. Oops, let me do this again. Oh, it looks like I cut it on accident. Okay, here we go. Let's just threaded the needle, doubled the thread over, and then we're going to put in a knot. I think I cut it on accident. I think it was stuck to that when I was cutting it. Okay, there we go. Now we have our knot. And then we're going to just do a simple running stitch on the bottom. Okay, got that going. Okay, so then we're just gonna, like I said, I have seen this before. I've done very similar, but I don't think that I cut the petal shape before. I don't think I've seen that, which I'm sure that it's out there. So we're just doing a running stitch along the bottom. So even if you're not a big sewer, this is pretty easy to do. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody is revving their car up a lot. So I don't know if they're having car problems. Pray they're not. Okay. I might have done this a little too long. Let's, because I think she said hers was 18 inches. The longer, you just get more fluff and more roll in it. That didn't make sense, probably. It bunches up more. You have more to bunch up. That's what I mean. Fluff and roll. Okay. Almost there. Actually, I'm going to stop there because I think that's going to be enough for this size. Okay, so then you want to make sure it's all straight, and then you're going to just pull and then flip that back over. You're going to pull it, and once you have it all pulled, you want to kind of try to overlap the two that are coming together. Let's see, where am I at? I'm on the top side. So I'm going to run it through one more time so I can come in from the bottom side. put one on top of the other and kind of overlap them a little bit. And then you can come up there, and then you want to just pull it tight, and we can come back in and straighten it out in a second. And then you want to go back through. Oops. I hope this is making sense, because it's kind of hard to do it and show you guys at the same time. Okay, so I've pulled it tight. I'm on the back side, and then what I want to do is kind of run through all the parts on the, not all of them, but some of them on the back, and then create a knot. I'm going to just do a couple knots here, if you can see. And then just cut it off. Okay, then we want to just come in. Oh, this is the side. Yeah, I made that a little too big. And go through like this, and then you have these cute, I don't know what's going on with my little knots. The knot is opening up completely. It came undone. Ay, ay, ay. Which is okay. See, I'll show you how to fix this stuff. I think this fabric is so thin. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue in the middle and then glue it down like that. And then you have a cute, another little type of flower. And then we can put a little cute button. Actually, are these? I have these that I made before. Like I was telling you that I had those, and it's done the exact same way as I just did here. But see, this is one that didn't have the U cut into it. So that's good that I brought that out. But how cute does that look layered up on each other? I like that. That's what I'm going to do instead of a button. And anytime you're making shabby flowers, you can always, any kind of flower that you're making out of fabric, you can make one bigger and one smaller and then layer them up. And look at how cute that looks. So again, it's just another style of a shabby flower. And then on top here, let's see, I have some pink. Let's really shabby chic this up. Little hot glue, and then I have this, oh, isn't that precious? Oh my goodness, look at that with the pink little pearl, flat bottom pearl. Oh, that is cute. Oh, I love those two together. And like I said, to make this one, it's just a strip of fabric. And it's not, well, I guess I could do it with this. Yeah, it's just like this, only it's straight. And then you do exact same thing, and then it is like this. So I'm sure you guys have seen it before. I've made them similar, like I said. Oops, let's put that one there. It's just kind of a reminder to me about how to make the different flowers. Well, these ones I've never done, but this style I've kind of done with the exception of cutting the U into it. So there you go. Another embellishment. Look at how cute this cover is looking with all these little shabby flowers on it. Yay, I love it. That's kind of why I wanted to leave it blank, just to see what was going to happen and evolve from this process. So there you go. Another flower, just a slightly different way of making them. And I love it. I'm really loving that one. Well, and all of them I love. Maybe I should put this on here too to remind me of doing it in the sheer fabric. I think I'm going to do that. Let's just put a little glue down. There we go. We'll just make a flower, shabby flower journal cover maybe. We'll see what else comes from it. But those are cute. That was the one I did, like that one. Okay. That's it. Short and sweet and simple. Okay. Today, my prayer for everyone watching this video is that you find joy in the simple, joy in simplicity, that you take a moment in your life to reflect on where you can slow down and enjoy the simple. And that is my prayer for everyone watching this video today. Remember, you are loved. Until next time, love always, Savannah.